Hello everybody, you are on a Stalevar channel and today we are starting our new journey. Again, it's a mad trip. It's not just one flight today, but I will do the cutting because the first two flights will be just technical to reach the intermediate destination. I'm starting again early. It's Helsinki airport. So we are starting our journey to Denmark. But first we need to use AIS Scandinavian Airlines to go to Copenhagen to get there and to catch quite interesting rare small plane. It seems like Denmark became quite interesting place to catch the rare small airplanes still flying in Europe. Today's mission again is not easy because first flight is fine, but then I have only 50 minutes to transfer from one flight to another, and I have some troubles with tickets because this small company haven't sent me electronic ticket at all. I just paid and nothing came. I asked them, but nothing yet answered in my email, so I have to call their hotline today because on weekends it not works. So this is the first challenge of the day, to get the flight ticket, because 50 minutes is not quite nothing to change in big airport of Copenhagen.
2 hours later.
So it was really a rush. It's a shit show from AIS Airlines because no email came. Phone call is impossible because the hotline is not working in the morning. So I had to run from the plane. I came to Copenhagen and I had only 50 minutes to do the transfer. I was literally running to go to the registration desk because it was in other terminal, and then rush back to terminal to gates A, and the gates are in the very end of concourse. So it took me about 20 minutes. Fortunately, the security was not so long, and I was allowed to do the fast track, showing my boarding pass. So now I'm flying to Midtjylland, Karup airport, which is about like a 50 minutes flight from Copenhagen, and I'm flying by small Holland airline named AIS Airlines, and it's a very interesting airplane. It is very rare airplane, BAe Jetstream 32, made by British Aerospace Company. These airplanes were made since 1982 until 1993, so less than 400 of them done, and nowadays only 40 maybe exists still, and AIS Airlines has 8 of them still on service. Not so many of them are in a civilian service because part of modifications are military or special forces. It's a small airplane, only 19 seats there and 3 seats boarding, so I will try to take advantage and to sit on the best of them. So this is one made in 1989 BAe Jetstream 32, and it's quite old but looks pretty nice and interesting small airplane. Looks like I'm the only one passenger for this flight, because boarding starts at 8, but the agent came only at 8:07. No more passengers. Seems to be like a private jet today. Let's see. So I will go to and fro in the evening.
Oh, you
to
are?
have yeah, 2 flights to have. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're doing it for the fun of it?
Yeah, for YouTube, yeah.
Oh, really?
I have an aviation channel, yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So captain said that it's quite foggy in Midtjylland Karup, so there is a little chance that we will not do the landing there and return to Copenhagen. But I hope that it will be nice. And Bjorn, the captain, we spoke with him a little bit. He told that weather prognosis is very nice and the fog should go away, so hope everything will be fine. Refshaleøen is a former industrial site in the harbor of Copenhagen, originally on a separate island but now annexed to the larger island of Amager. The second pilot is the amateur trainee pilot who just started to operate on this line, and the captain was supporting him in different situations. Part of window glasses were not original and were replaced later. This one in 1991, the other one I have seen in 1999. During the flight I had a lot of time to observe the airplane carefully because there was only 2 passengers and I was free to go around there. Exit door. baggage section and toilet are united into one section, and they have separated door between cabin and this place. Due to limited space, the toilet looks quite strange and not typical to what you can expect from the airplane.
So it's only 40 minutes to fly. There is a tiny little toilet down there. Absolutely strange. You also have to open the door to sit. It's very funny. So it's like a private jet. Just two of us. And pilot and co-pilot. Pilot named Bjorn from Norway. So it's rare. It's less than 40 in the civil service right now.
Emergency exit seats are quite normal, a little bit longer than standard seat capacity. When we started our descending, there was still a little bit foggy in some river valleys down there. It was very interesting to watch the pilots work in the cockpit, comparing this flight with normal flights on large aircrafts and seeing how they use the instruments in the cockpit. One of the most exciting moments of life of aviation bloggers is to film the landing and departure through the front windows of airplane, like pilots see that. That's super.
This is a military base actually. This Midtjylland airport is partially a military base.
In general, civil airport and this airfield is a small part of the larger air base Karup, the primary base of the Royal Danish Air Force. And this base is quite huge, containing several wings of Danish Air Forces, helicopters and flying school.
After the flight, it was enough time to go around the plane, to talk with pilots about different things, just to enjoy the whole trip.
Yeah, you see them from.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a military one, yeah.
Absolutely empty airport. Literally nobody here. So this is just like a 4 desks, also small. This is a small airport. It's a part of airfield together with military airbase. So that's why there are some hangars and other things, and military helicopters and other things, but nobody, literally one person inside. Airport is so small that just it's hard to order the taxi. There are the phone numbers over there, so you need to call the proper direction of taxi, and I called Viborg because Viborg is in that direction where Karup is, so I had to order directly. There is no Uber, there is no Taxi EU or Bolt taxi, any services which I have in Finland or around, or global one like Uber, and I have to wait for. So let's see. While I'm waiting for taxi, my emotions about the first flight in the morning. It was amazing. Yes, it was very noisy, but it was so fantastic. The cabin crew is super. We talked with them a lot after that, after the landing, and they've asked a lot and answered a lot, so it was very nice. The airplane is quite old. It's visible that it's old, but it's very nice, like a old school. I like it. The flight itself was absolutely gorgeous, so you saw that. And in the evening, potentially they will allow me to sit on the first row and to see the cabin, how they are dealing with that, because the second pilot actually is a trainee pilot here. He is just 1 week here on these flights, and the captain asked him if he allows me to sit nearby to see how everything goes. So it will be interesting. So evening flight will help to enjoy the Jetstream 32 even more. So see you on the flight back. Let's see how registration goes and other things. In the middle of nowhere.
So I ordered the local taxi to go to Karup. Karup is really small, like some potato fabrics here, some production, nothing absolutely. It's a middle of nowhere. So I will eat now and then go back to airport.
It's really a village and nothing else. Very small town. The only significant sightseeing in the whole Karup, which is pretty small, like 2000 inhabitants, it's this church. That's pretty it. And then fields are going there and forests. Actually, church is very old, from 1485. So it's a medieval basement of that. Wow. So it looks quite old.
2 hours later.
So here all the flights and arrivals. within the next 4 days, at least in the mornings, and today at 3 o'clock only to Copenhagen and back, nothing else, only working days. So departure goes on the second floor. Again, I am the only one in the airport, in the building. Just a couple of other workers. And cafe. Cafe is 20 crowns, like a euro and a half by mobile pay. So the departure is pretty straightforward. So here is a small clean zone and waiting area. That's all. Just 2 gates. And here is our airplane. Actually, I am surprised. It's another Jetstream 32. This one is built in 1990. Interesting.
By some reason, my GoPro camera was not recording audio, so this part will be just without any sound, unfortunately.
After takeoff, make a right and squawk 0240, spin 575.
Seems like this airplane is usually used by Team Esbjerg football club from Denmark as a charter airplane when they are going to other destinations for their championship competition games. It was interesting to see military school Cessna small airplane doing ground touch go around maneuver on the main runway, so we had to wait for them. Actually, both airplanes are old and tired, and you can see that the seats are pretty in a bad condition, and ceiling as well. So it's definitely will not last so long, just because physically it looks quite tired, but still flying, yes. Then captain allowed me to make a short video inside the cockpit of the airplane.
So it was very nice flight. So that was the flight from Midtjylland Karup to Copenhagen, and it was amazing, fantastic crew on board. They are so nice. They were the same guys like in the morning, the same crew. We became friends and I shared with them my YouTube channel. Hope they will see that and enjoy that. And on the board I met very nice guy from Europe who is also collecting flights and airports, so aviation fan. He's not doing YouTube but watching others like Noel, like Josh. Hope he will start to watch my videos as well. We spent some time together talking about different flights and other things. He's very experienced guy, so it was nice. And as a conclusion, there is like a two angles actually of today's two flights. First angle is that absolutely fantastic crew, nice airplanes, however they are pretty old and outdated, and plastic is even broken, so they will not be in service for a long time, I suppose, because they are really old. The second plane was 1990, so 35 actually years old already. The previous one was 36. And by the way, interesting that the flight back, the airplane was, I think it's mainly a flight charter for Esbjerg football club or something, because they had these logos on seats, so on napkins with logos. Yeah, this is like a positive thing is that this his fantastic crew, very kind, nice planes, everything is fine. In airport, both in Karup and Copenhagen, the people are very nice and kind and supportive. The negative impact is a shit show regarding how they deal with passengers before when getting tickets and supporting customers. I asked my colleague now who is aviation fan about that, and he told me the same story. So company is not sending tickets when you buy them, so you don't have any clue about booking reference and other things. They are not responding to emails, they're not responding to your phone calls. I was calling all the morning to them with no luck, and he also received no tickets, no emails back. So you have to go to the desk and get the boarding pass there, otherwise you will be without anything. So you need to book everything by yourself to bear in mind about your flights. So when you are at the airport, you get the support, but from airport employees, not from company. Company is doing nothing. Even the pilot told me that, yeah, unfortunately it's like that. We are sorry that it's happening, that you got no tickets and so on. So I think that they are aware that company is not dealing well with customers. So it's a shit show really, and I don't like that. So you become nervous when you are coming to airport. So you need to bear in mind that short connections might be a ruin because you need to get your boarding pass. However, in Copenhagen I was told that you can get your boarding pass and registration on the boarding desk, but I think it's quite risky not to go outside to the desk, especially if you have luggage. So the company has pluses like airplanes and crew, and have huge minus about like dealing with nothing with your customers. That's pretty bad. Guys, please improve, because aviation fans are coming to catch your flights, because it's not only from Copenhagen to Karup, Midtjylland, but also there are a couple of more different flights from different cities where you are flying, and people want to jump to that flights to catch these rare planes because they are quite old. So now I'm waiting for my flight back to Helsinki. It's standard SAS Airbus A320. It's evening, nothing to book to show, so I will not filming that. And on this moment, I want to say thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, place your comments about that. I have tons of materials as you have seen about this video, a lot of photos I made, so I had a lot of time to do this video nicely. Hope you like that, so please put your thumbs up, enjoy, and see you in the next videos. Hope they will come soon. See you next time, bye.